Bhume sureta varuta vimardita aya. Klesha vyayaya kalaya sita Krishna kesha. Jata karishyati jananupalakshya marga. Karmani chatma mahimo panivandhanani. Bhume sureta varuta vimardita aya. Klesha vyayaya kalaya sita Krishna kesha. Jata karishyati jananupalakshya marga. Karmani chatma mahimo panavandhanani. Marga. Karmani chatma mahimo panivandhanani. Okay. Chaitanya, you gonna read? Okay, word to word meaning. You? Okay. Bhume suretar varuta vimarditaya. Klesha vyayaya kalaya sita Krishna kesha. Jata karishyati jananupalakshya marga. Karmani chatma mahimo panivandhanani. Word to word meaning. Bhume of the entire world. Sura itara, other than godly persons. Varuta, soldiers. Vimarditaya, distressed by the burden. Klesha, miseries. Vyayaya, for the matter of diminishing. Kalayaya, along with his planetary expansion. Sita Krishna, not only beautiful but also black. Kesha, with such hairs. Jata, having appeared. Karishyati, would act. Jana, people in general. Anupalakshaya, rarely to be seen. Margaha, path. Karmani, activities. Cha, also. Atma Mahima, glories of the Lord Himself. Upani Bandhanani in relation to translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. When the world is overburdened by the fighting strength of kings who have no faith in God, the Lord, just to diminish the distress of the world, descends with His plenary portion. The Lord comes in His original form with beautiful black hair, and just to expand His transcendental glories, He acts extraordinarily. No one can properly estimate how great He is. Purport. This verse is especially describing the appearance of Lord Krishna and His immediate expansion, Lord Baladev. Both Lord Krishna and Lord Baladev are one supreme personality of Godhead. The Lord is omnipotent and He expands Himself in innumerable forms and energies, and the whole unit is known as the one supreme Brahman. Such extensions of the Lord are divided into two divisions, namely personal and differential. The personal expansions are called Vishnu Tattvas, and the differential expansions are called the Jiva Tattvas. And in such expansional activity, Lord Baladev is the first personal expansion of Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead. In the Vishnu Purana as well as in the Mahabharata, both Krishna and Baladev are mentioned as having beautiful black hair, even in the advanced age. The Lord is called Anupalakshaya Marga, or in still more technical Vedic terms, Avan Manasa Gochara, one who is never to be seen or realized by the limited senses, perception of people in general. In the Bhagavad Gita 7.25, it is stated by the Lord, Naham Prakasha Sarvasya Yogamaya Samanvrita. In other words, He reserves the right of not being exposed to anyone and everyone. Only the bona fide devotees can know Him by His specific symptoms. And out of many, many such symptoms, one symptom is mentioned here in this verse, that the Lord is Sita Kesha, Krishna Kesha, or one who is observed always with beautiful black hair. Both Lord Krishna and Lord Baladev have such hair on their heads, and thus even in advanced age, they appeared like young boys, 16 years old. That is the particular symptom of the personality of Godhead. In Brahma Samhita, it is stated that although He is the oldest personality among all living entities, He always looks like a new youthful boy. That is the characteristic of a spiritual body. The material body is symptomized by birth, death, old age and disease. But the spiritual body is conspicuous by the absence of those symptoms. Living entities who reside in Vaikuntha lokas and eternal life and bliss have the same type of spiritual body without being affected by any signs of old age. It is described in the Bhagavatam Canto 6 that the party of Vishnu Dutas who came to deliver Ajamil from the clutches of the party of Jamaraj appeared like youthful boys, corroborating the description in this verse. It is ascertained that the spiritual bodies in the Vaikuntha lokas, either of the Lord or of the other inhabitants, are completely distinct from the material bodies of this world. Therefore, when the Lord descends from that world to this world, He descends in a spiritual body of Atma Maya or internal potency, without any touch of Bahiranga Maya or external material energy. The allegation that the impersonal Brahman appears in this material world by accepting a material body is quite absurd. Therefore, the Lord, when He comes here, has not a material body but a spiritual body. The impersonal Brahma Jyoti is only the glaring effulgence of the body of the Lord, and there is no difference in quality between the body of the Lord and the impersonal ray of the Lord called Brahma Jyoti. Now the question is, why the Lord, who is omnipotent, comes here to diminish the burden created upon the world by the unscrupulous kingly orders? Certainly the Lord does not need to come here personally for such purposes, but He actually descends to exhibit His transcendental activities in order to encourage His pure devotees who want to enjoy life by chanting the glories of the Lord. In the Bhagavad Gita 9:13 and 14, it is stated that the Mahatmas, great devotees of the Lord, take pleasure in chanting of the activities of the Lord. All Vedic literatures are meant for turning one's attention towards the Lord, and his transcendental activities, thus the activities of the Lord in his dealings with worldly people create subject matter for discussion by his pure devotees. Om Agyantimirandasya Gyananjala Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Nama Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayamarupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathavitam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhavitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Ti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, before I speak, I seek blessings from all the Vaishnavas, senior Vaishnavas, Rama Roy Prabhu, so I can speak something for my own purification. So we see here Brahmaji has been describing many incarnations. He spoke about tortoise incarnation, boar incarnation, Narasimhadev, and now he's speaking about Krishna and Balaram, and he's explaining their beauty, that they have beautiful black hair. And then one very interesting point, Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport that Krishna reserves the right to be exposed to anyone and everyone. Only a devotee, then he says, only a bona fide devotee can understand Krishna and understand the